Now let's start with an itch. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to Shaving with Peg. Just as I hit the start button, I got a massive itch right in my upper lip, right in the mustache. Alright, today's soap, head shave, Tabac. Haven't used Tabac in a while. And I haven't used the aftershave or the balm since I got them in. So I want to do that. Alright. Now, say you're out traveling, you got your soaps, you got everything. Damn it, I forgot my razor. Well, you can run to the store and buy one of these for 10 bucks. Or you can go to Dollar Tree or anywhere else that has these two-bladed pivoting head thingies. $1.25 for 4 of them at Dollar Tree. I keep seeing them and I just kept walking by them, and today I decided what the hell, I gotta do a head shave later anyways, and I didn't know what razor to use, so let's kill two birds with one stone. It's not an easy pivot. That is a stiff ass pivot right there. It comes with a blade guard that's only open on one end. The other end is sealed, so it's a plus on that. But, you know, or just simply you don't want to use a DE on your head, but you don't want to spend $84 for a leaf razor, or you keep missing the sales on the leaf razor that they have several times a flipping year, and you don't want to use a cartridge. So let's, whatever reason may be, let's see what we come up with. And we're going to go with Made in Italy Omega Boar Brush. It's 20, or I think that's a 22 millimeter. Might be 23. Can the camera pick it up? It says Tabac in there. And we're just going to load straight out the puck. One of the few soaps I do load straight off the puck. I just don't like the mess it makes in the container. And I don't mind face lathering or head lathering. I can do that, or bowl lathering. I prefer a bowl lather because I can actually control my soap better, I feel, with a bowl lather. Alright, see, that's paste. We got Tabac paste. Let's see if we can turn it into Tabac soap. Yes, that was the sweat that just dripped off my freaking eyeball. For all you people out there that are making videos and keep saying, oh, it's cooling down, it's getting much better, it's nice, we're only in the 50s in the daytime, or the low 60s in the daytime. Shut the hell up. Thank you. Because, let me tell you what, it's the middle of October and we still got sweat dripping off our balls down here. We're not going to get a break until middle to late November, if then. Lately on Christmas it's been 80 degrees. So yeah, shut up about your, oh, it's 50 degrees, it's 60 degrees, shut up. And I mean that in the most loving, kind way. No, I don't. Shut up. Bite me. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright. So let's see if this thing will actually shave. I got so much sweat rolling off me now. I didn't even need to add water to the soap. Could have just used my sweat. I seriously did not know which razor to use today. I mean, it's a Wednesdays are my cartridge day. That's usually a day I use a cartridge type razor on my head. Now I consider the one blade a cartridge type because the blades I'll use once and throw it away. It's a single edge pivoting head thingy for 30 bucks that I'm not really all that impressed with. I mean, it gives a good shave, but I'm just not impressed with either having to spend a fortune on blades made for it or having to buy gem blades and pulling the spine off the blade to use it in the razor, which is the only modification you need to do to a gem blade to use it in that razor. Is just you grab the blade with a pair of pliers, you grab the spine with a pair of pliers, and you twist this. You don't twist, you rock it kind of back and forth until the spine comes off. But still, anyways, doesn't feel like it's doing too bad. It does. You guys probably can't hear it, but I can hear it does have audio feedback like a DE does. Some of my carts don't give audio feedback. You just can tell that they're cutting when you drag it across your head. And we'll see. We still got 2 more passes to go, so we'll see. I just had to pull some more soap off the puck. I don't know if the boar is absorbing it or if I just didn't put enough on. Either way, this tub's only been used I think once, or twice. I've used it twice. So, yeah, it's not like it's dipping into it's going to make it go away any quicker. Sweat's just freaking pouring off me, guys. I feel like a fountain. I went to Dollar Tree today. Like I said, got these. Got a couple of Dove aftershave balms. They're not listed as they're just listed as men's balms, so they'll be fine. Like I said, you can use any balm you want for aftershave balm. You're just trying to put moisture back into your skin after you've had soap on it, drag steel across it, and put usually an alcohol-based aftershave on it. You're just trying to put moisture back into your skin. That's all you're trying to do. So any balm will do. Alright. Yes, I know we're already on the third pass and I haven't given you any history. 1226. 1226. 1226 or 1256. Oh shit, I forgot the date. Alright, it's either 1226 or 1256. King John. We know about King John in England. You know about King John. Robin Hood, King John, you know, when his brother came back, he stopped being such a tough guy. You know, his brother, Richard the Lionheart, when he came back from the Crusades and King John bitched down to him. Yeah, because, you know, he was actually a wimp. He wasn't the bully he thought he was, or tried to make himself out to be. Yeah, him. And that's how he became king after his brother died. He was, on this date, in either 1226 or 12, I think it was 1226, not 1256. I think it was 1226. He lost the crown jewels of England. My camera's sliding. The base of it is sliding down, which when the back of the base slides down, it makes the front, the camera, go up. Nice. It's never done that before. Alright, you can look at me cockeyed crooked. Just pretend I'm in the government. I'm crooked. Okay. He lost the crown jewels of England. He was crossing an area known as the Wash. Excuse me. What in the hell is going on with this thing today? It's pissing me off. And you guys get to watch me cuss at the camera. Alright. He was going across a place called the Wash. And he misjudged the tide. And he went across as the tide was just about ready to come back in. And when it came in, it came with floodwaters. And it wiped away his whole wagon train and took the crown jewels with it. And they have never been recovered until this guy 2 years ago says he uses metal detector all around England. He says he has found it, but he's going through all the legal processes to claim the crown jewels of England as his own so he can sell them and make money off of it since he found it. Alright, against the grain is front to back. Because they've been lost for 800 years. The crown is saying, nope, they're ours. If you find them, thank you very much. Here's the reward. Go away. He's saying, it's been lost for 800 years. You haven't tried to recover them. I found them. They're mine. Which I'm kind of on his side. But anyways, he didn't have all the crown jewels with him when he lost them. He had a lot of it. Because there's still some from that time period in the collection today. But he had a lot of the crown jewels, but he lost whatever he had with him. He lost all of his rings, his crown. He lost everything. Because future kings of England had to get crowned until they made another crown. With the older crowns that came before John and Richard the Lionheart, they had to use crowns that were like 70, 100 years old, something like that. They had to use old crowns to crown new kings because he had lost the new one. He was a bumbling idiot. He wasn't just a weak bitch. He was a bumbling idiot. He lost all the lands that England possessed in France, in Normandy. He lost all that. He feuded with his barons all the time, and he was forced to sign the Magna Carta because he kept feuding with the barons, kept accusing them of treason. He warred with them all the time because he was accusing them of treason, and he'd go to war with his own barons, his own lords, because he thought they were treasonous. He was just an all-around dumbass. I mean, he lost all the lands that they had, that England possessed in France. He lost the crown jewels. He did all kinds of. He ended up marrying 12-year-old Isabella from Spain, the Princess of Spain, and made her the queen consort. Made him her queen. Made her his queen in England. This thing is, I'm going to shoot this. But yeah, he just was a bumbling idiot. He really was. But you know what? That gave a pretty good shave. I still got my trouble areas, as I always do. I still got slickness on my head too. I really don't even need soap. I got so much slickness on my head because tobacco is very slick. And like I said, when I do my pickups, my touch-ups, my cleanups, whatever, I always put a little more pressure on these just to make sure I get it. But yeah, guy was a clown. He misjudged the tide. They got turned around and wandered around in the wash area, which is basically a swamp. They got turned around, wandered around, and got lost, pretty much, in the fog and everything. And then he misjudged the tide, and it came in, and when it comes in with like floodwaters, and it swept all of his wagons away, dumped all their contents and everything. His only saving grace is when they went to New Hawk. Is it New Hawk or something? I think it was New Hawk is what it was. When they got there, he died a week later of dysentery. He shit himself to death. Which was fitting because he was a shit. You know, it's kind of like when Tyrion tells his nephew, the dumbass, spoiled brat little king, his nephew, his nephew by his brother and sister, and he slaps him and he says, "We've had idiot kings and we've had mad kings. We've never had a mad idiot king." He was an idiot, and he was probably a little crazy too. Because how can somebody be as big an idiot as he was and not be crazy? Is the way I look at it. But anyways, we're good on the hair. Good shave. It actually shaves well. $1.25 for 4 of these. It's got a pivoting head. This pivot though is stiff. It's a little stiff. It doesn't pivot much either, but it works. Ooh, I knew I hit it. I had something on the back of my head from when I shaved. Remember, if you guys saw my last head shave with this single ring, I said I got myself in the back of the head and I opened it up with that. So this will cut you because I got it open on the back of my head. And because I do, I'm going to use the alum block. Oh, there, right there. I found it. Oh, I found it. Alum will always let you know right where you're open. Good old alum. Wow. It's burning quite profusely. One day I'll get a new tongue so I can speak. Which Hazel? Also on this day, Emperor Norton. Remember we talked about him a few episodes ago? Maybe a month or so ago, 6 weeks ago. Emperor Norton of the United States, he issued an edict to abolish Congress on this day, on October 12th. 1856, I think it was. After the aftershave tobacco. And also Teddy Roosevelt, well, good old Teddy, one of the better presidents we've ever had. He changed the name of the executive mansion to what do we now call the White House. Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. If you don't like the scent of tobacco, go away. You don't know what good is then. All right. The balm. Yes, I'm full of it today, guys. Like I said, I went to Dollar Tree, and you should see the looks I get when I get out of the car. People, gas stations especially. I didn't get gas today, but when I get out of the car to get gas, and people are standing there and they're watching you pump gas, and all of a sudden they realize he's got 2 artificial legs. How does he drive? Oh, wow! This stuff comes out in gobs. Oh. Comes out in gobs. It smells good though. It smells like tobacco. I wonder why. But yeah, I got all kinds of looks. I was walking, I came around the corner, I was going down an aisle at Dollar Tree, and this woman was standing there, and she's looking up and down the aisle, and she looked down the aisle again, and then she started to look back up the aisle. She's looking for something, and all of a sudden she went and looked back at me, because we're around, people. We're handicapped, and we're out there. Don't be worried unless I'm coming at you with a big butcher knife like that and a red wig on, all right, and freckles. Anyways, I'm sorry. Chucky movies always piss me off. I'll tell you why. It's a freaking doll. Punt it across the yard. Throw it in a fire. Okay? Rip his stuffing out. I don't care. It's a doll. Why are you so afraid of a doll? That's why I would not make it in a horror movie. If they did a horror movie with me as the star, it'd be the shortest horror movie in the world, because like I said, the first time I knock something down, I'm taking its head, because I've never seen anything able to live without its head. Michael Myers, every time he's been knocked down, he had a knife or a chainsaw or an axe or something. Take it and cut his flipping head off. Bet he doesn't get back up after that. People piss me off and their weakness. Anyways, this thing keeps moving around on me. I don't know what's going on. I'll have to play with it later. You see all my shit up there now. You see those two right there, and then I've got the Nivea Men cream on top, that little one, and these two are the Dove creams that I just got. All right, in case you're interested, which you're probably not. Anyways, it was a good shave. I love tobacco, great scent. I gotta clean the tub out and dry it off and everything, and let it sit so I can close it back up. Did a good job, actually. 4 of them, $1.25 at Dollar Tree. If you just need something for a quick shave, I don't know how to do it on the face. I didn't use it on the face. But for a head shave, I'm no worse than any of the DEs I've used, and better than some. And I'm actually better than a couple of the cartridges I have up there that I experimented with to see which was the best cartridge razor. So this little 2-bladed monster did better than a couple of those 5-bladed monsters. So take that for a grain of salt, with a grain of salt. All right, guys, I appreciate you being here. This thing's driving me nuts. It's moving again. All right. Production problems, equipment issues. Hey, wait, I'm going to have a wardrobe malfunction. Hang on, here we go. La da 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 da. No, I won't do that to you guys. Done with the babbling fat guy in the camera. You guys are in the chair next. Happy shaves out there.